Attempts to fly, humans had taken to the skies long before the Wright brothers arrived on the scene, but unfortunately, often with disastrous outcomes. The desire to fly, wrote Wilbur Wright, is an idea handed down to us by our ancestors who in their grueling travels across trackless lands in prehistoric times looked enviously on the birds soaring freely through space at full speed above all obstacles on the infinite highway of the air. Today, the sight of condensation trails crisscrossing the sky or aircraft lights blinking against the stars are common occurrences. In fact, many parts of the world experience a near constant ebb and flow of air traffic. This, however, is a recent phenomenon in human history. For thousands of years, only birds took wings, and all man could do was stand stranded beneath the valued heavens, dreaming of one day taking to the skies as well. The dream of flying is as old as mankind itself. However, the concept of the airplane has only been around for 2 centuries. Before the time, men and women tried to navigate the air by imitating the birds. They built wings to strap onto their arm or machines with flapping wings called ornithopters. On the surface, it seemed like a good plan. After all, there are plenty of birds in the air to show that the concept does work. The trouble is, it works better at bird scale than it does at the much larger scale needed to lift both a man and a machine off the ground. So folks began to look for other ways to fly. Beginning in 1782, a few aeronauts made daring, uncontrolled flights in lighter than air balloons filled with either a hot air or hydrogen gas. But this was hardly a practical way to fly. There was no way to get from here to there unless the wind was blowing in the desired direction. It wasn't until the turn of the 19th century that an English baronet from the gloomy moors of Yorkshire conceived a flying machine with fixed wings, a propulsion system and movable control surface. This was the fundamental concept of the aeroplane. Sir George Kelly also built the first true airplane. Humans tried to fly like birds. For many centuries, humans have tried to fly like the birds. Wings made of feathers or light weight would have been attached to arms to test their ability to fly, but the results were often disastrous.